The United Kingdom is moving forward with a controversial digital identity system, a plan that promises convenience but raises profound questions about freedom, privacy, and government control. Digital ID. On the surface, it sounds simple. One digital credential to verify who you are online and in person. Access government services, open bank accounts, prove your age, all with a tap on your phone. The government says it will reduce fraud, streamline bureaucracy, and modernize Britain for the digital age. But beneath this promise lies a more troubling reality. A digital identity system creates a comprehensive record of your life. Every transaction, every service you access, every verification you make, all tracked, all stored, all connected to you. The UK government insists participation will be voluntary, but history shows us how quickly voluntary becomes mandatory. First, it's optional, then it's encouraged, then certain services require it. Before long, opting out means opting out of society itself. Consider what this means in practice. Your movements tracked through transport systems, your purchases monitored through digital payments, your online activity linked to your verified identity, your access to services contingent on government approval. This isn't speculation. It's the logical endpoint of a centralized digital identity infrastructure, a system where the state holds the keys to your digital existence. Other nations have walked this path. Estonia, often praised for its digital society, has experienced data breaches affecting its entire population. India's Aadhaar system, despite being the world's largest biometric database, has faced massive security failures and privacy violations. The question isn't whether the technology works, it's who controls it and what they can do with that control. Privacy advocates warn that digital ID systems create a single point of failure. One breach, one hack, one malicious actor, and millions of identities are compromised. But the greater danger is more subtle. It's the normalization of surveillance, the acceptance that the government should track and verify every aspect of our lives. We're told this is about security, about preventing fraud and terrorism, but these same arguments have justified every expansion of state power throughout history. And once granted, such powers are never voluntarily returned. The UK's digital ID system represents a fundamental shift in the relationship between citizen and state, from a presumption of freedom to a requirement of permission, from privacy as a right to surveillance as a norm. This is not progress, this is control, and once implemented it will be nearly impossible to reverse. The choice before us is clear. Do we accept a future where our identity, our access, our very participation in society is mediated and monitored by the state? Or do we resist this digital enclosure while we still can? The UK government's digital ID plan is not just about technology. It's about power, and we must decide whether we're willing to hand that power over.